The inevitable happens. You know what that is.
Thanos snapped his fingers. We all vanished for 5 years.
And John and Roberto are back.
2023, they came back.
Yes.
And so did John and Roberto. 401, Bucket Dreams, Reminiscent Boys.
Yeah.
What's going on, people? How y'all been?
How you been?
I've been good, man. How you been?
I've been good too. Today, I'm feeling gay. Happy. That's in the dictionary, right?
Yeah, we are very gay today.
Yeah.
It's June. Happy Pride Month.
And it's funny too because when I remember hearing that as a kid, but didn't really pay no mind to it. And then now today, how it's just so welcoming and open.
Yeah.
And just to think like in the dictionary is meant for them. Is meant happy as well. Like that's what it means. That's the definition of it. And I think they just took it literal. Like if I'm gonna be gay, I have to be happy. Cause have you ever met a sad gay? Like I feel like they're always up.
They're very bubbly.
They took that definition literal. Like all right, we gotta be happy. We gotta show them that we're gay. They're so happy.
That is true.
So guys, in honor of Pride Month, me and Roberto have agreed to toss each other salads on live. Right now.
So after today, after today's episode, we're gonna go to Olive Garden because the slogan is when you're there, you're gay. Alright?
For sure. But who came up with your ass is a salad, bro? Like who went down there and started eating it and was just like, yo, this tastes like a salad. Let's call this tossed salad.
I was thinking the same thing too. I always wondered why is it called tossing salad? And I'm trying to think like when you're eating salad, when you're chopping salad, when you're mixing it, and then you compare that to eating ass. You get your ass ate. The math ain't mathing. Like you get 2 plus 2 and. I don't understand.
Like, so you order a salad and you're thinking of ass? Like, nah, who was that first person that did it? Like, yo, this is a salad. Right?
Are they trying to say salad is ass? Because, like, it depending on how you make a salad, like, salad's good for you.
Salad's really good.
So, like, is eating ass good for you, too?
Or maybe we're looking at this wrong. Maybe the ass tastes so good. They're like, yo, this shit is a salad. This is like they're like, yo, this has a little bit of onions, this and that. Whoa. So, not just talking about stuff like that, like who came up with that? That brought me to another kind of concept. They say shooting up the club. Have you ever shot up the club?
I think we've all pretty much shot up the club before.
Yo, you shooting blanks, bro? Nah, bro, but why is it called the club though? If you've been in a club, I don't care where. You could be in Dubai, the cleanest spot.
Yeah.
A club is dirty, bro. Why am I calling the girls' private part a club? Like,
the club
what?
is dirty.
It's
there's
sticky.
Plenty of guys
there's
in there.
Used condoms in there. I don't want to be with a girl that resembles that.
That is true. So what should we call it then?
Yo.
Let's.
We should call that the salad. You know what I'm saying? That shit looks like a salad.
I was gonna say maybe we could pray up in the church. Maybe, I don't know. But
yeah, it's the church. Nah, we can't think dirty in God's house.
We can't.
Nah, but the club though, that's why let's really think about it. The dirty cups, people sweating, like that BO odor. Like they really thought about it back in the day. Like, yo, let's call cream pie. A club, shooting up the club. Let's call it that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what?
The first time that I heard of that saying was on The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, DJ MV. I believe he was referring to Drake fumbling the bag with Serena Williams and how she got pregnant by a white guy. Well, they're married, so it's all good. But he referred to Serena and the husband like he shot up the club before Drake did. So that was my first time hearing about that phrase.
That's funny. Yeah, nah, that phrase is so funny. Like tossing salad. I thought tossing salad was with tongs. Maybe the two tongs resembles.
Like I'm trying to think of. I'm really thinking about Olive Garden. You've been to Olive Garden, right?
Yeah.
one of the first things you have is either soup or salad, and like they bring out this bowl, and then they ask you, oh, just when to say when it comes to the Parmesan cheese.
That's what you say when they're eating you out too. Yo, Janae Aiko, she said it. You gotta eat it like groceries, you know. So
everyone was just mind blown when they first heard that saying. We're like, what?
But that just shows you how easily we're influenced, because they said that and everybody started eating booty. Don't lie either, because we know you did after hearing that. And then they said spit in mouth. Those two trends, they started through songs, bro. Like, nobody was spitting in nobody's mouth before they heard it in a song. Like, I don't care what you want to say that you started first. No. That was nasty, too. Like, all these little things that we hear, you know, it gets influenced very well.
And then we do it.
But to be honest, I don't know if I do know what the club feels like, because I haven't been in pussy since the day I came out one. You know, shout out to my mom.
Shout out to J. Cole.
You know, shout out to my mom, you know. You know, that's when I came out that. I haven't been in one since, yo. Now, like really think about that line, bro. This is a rapper's lyric. Like, I am shout out to my mom too, you know, she birthed me. But J. Cole, bro, like, when I was listening to that recently, I was like, yo, this guy really shout out his mom. He referenced his mom. Like, he said that he's never been in one since he came out his mom, bro. Yeah. Like, that shit, like, is wild that got, like, under the rug. Like, no one really pointed that out.
I think it's because with that song, right? We're talking about 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Yes.
Arguably J. Cole's best project.
Yeah.
He was speaking from like the perspective of a teenager. This dude's a virgin.
Yeah.
So
the title of the song is Wet Dreams.
Wet Dreams, yes.
You know?
And have you seen the video?
I feel like I did when it came out, but I don't really vividly remember it right now.
Alright, so pretty much the video, it's like it involves puppies.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. Like, I remember when he first announced, like, oh, Wet Dreams video coming soon. I'm like, this could be a good-ass visual. Next thing you know, I'm watching dogs. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then towards the end, you see, I think it was J. Cole as a teenager and the girl, they're in bed, and, like, you see them playing, like, footsies on the bed, and then, like, it pans out.
That sounds like a J. Cole video for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, yo, this, if you really think about it, when he's saying that line, he's referencing his mom. Like, he put his mom on blast. Like, yo, mom, like, I haven't been in one since you know? Like, that's a crazy perspective, bro.
She's probably like, damn, son. Thought I raised you better. Come on, Jermaine.
Yeah. No, but yeah, we're not gonna toss each other salads.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
It's Pride Month. We leave it to the people that actually do it. We don't judge them. You know,
no judging at all.
To each his own. You know, enjoy that salad. I like salad too.
I love salad. I had salad today, yesterday. You know, just tossing it in the air. For myself.
And then talking about J. Cole, he's been on a little run. I feel like he's like not on a rollout, but he's doing the feature thing again. Like, I heard
slowly but surely.
I heard him on the Little Dirk. I like that verse. And then I heard him on it's some Asian artist. I guess he was a part of a band. I forget what band. And now he's a solo artist.
Was it BTS or like?
I think
one of those popular.
Yeah, his name
boy
is
groups.
Yeah, he now he's a solo artist, and his name is Jay something, and I believe he got the J idea off J. Cole. He was like a real huge fan, and he reached out for a verse, and J. Cole's on this Asian artist song, and I heard it. I was like, oh, this is really good. But I think was it you that was telling me that guy was a part of BTS and the rest of the group got like drafted or something?
Yeah, so BTS, they're gonna be like separated for some time now, if I'm not mistaken, because like I feel like it's a different group. I'm confusing this. I think it's BTS, but like
that group was huge, because I heard of BTS, and when I heard the voices and then I saw who they were, I was just like, oh shit, they're Asian. Like, I did not know. Like, they had such a nice voice and the accent wasn't there, and the singing.
Yeah.
Like they became huge. Like, I felt like they were kind of like maybe, I don't want to say Big Time Rush, But that was like our age.
Like Direction.
Yeah, One Direction. That's a better
Yeah.
comparison because
Yeah.
One Direction has high caliber stuff, and they came out like in 2 years. Boom, they were having like good songs.
Yeah.
So to hear that they got drafted, bro, like going to war.
Yeah, like they have to, like it's mandatory that they have to serve their country.
Nah, bro, that.
Yeah,
That-
for like
that's
5
nuts.
years or something.
Bro, imagine you're top of the charts, Billboard charts, globally, like not just
Yeah.
United, not just where you're from, like you're on top of the charts doing concerts, going to shows, meeting up with other talented artists, and now you're in war. Now you're a soldier. Like whoa, like that's crazy, bro.
That's so insane, and that's unfortunate for like the fans.
Like how old are they? Because wasn't that like a law back in the day? Like once you became 18, you would have to get
You have
drafted.
to be eligible for the draft.
No, I thought it was obligation. No, wasn't it like
like
mandatory?
it was mandatory.
Like you're 18, you're an adult, you're going to serve your country. Unless
Yeah.
you're dumb and not athletic, then they'll kick you out. Yeah. But you was going no matter what. They're gonna see how you look. Like that was mandatory. That was not no option. You was enlisted. Like you got the letter in the mail saying that you're 18, like something like that. So when I heard that, that brought me to that. I was like, oh shit, like that used to be like a real thing in the 60s,
Yeah.
like around that time. And now when you hear like the U.S. government giving Ukraine millions, almost $1 billion for like a relief. You ever hear
like
that?
resources and stuff, like
Yeah.
sending them billions of like of a package and
Yeah, just like a lot of money.
yeah.
Like, so you gotta think. Do you want to live in an age where your government, instead of helping you out, they're helping another country out with money, or do you want to live in an age where no matter what, you gotta serve for your country once you turn as an adult, like 18. Like, what do you want? Give up money or give up your life? You know, like what do you want to do?
You know, do what's best for the country. You know.
What?
Nah.
Oh, the money, right?
Yeah, the money. Yeah. Nah,
I thought you was giving yourself up.
Nah,
Like, I
nah,
do what's best for
nah.
the country. You know, I love Marvel. I love Captain America. You know, he's an inspiration.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
be that. You know.
But like the pros and cons to that, right? Is like we're helping out another country in need, right?
Yeah.
And like
yeah.
I always feel like when it comes to America, we always look out for other country and like their problems and stuff, but we
Yeah.
never look at our situations. Like
Yeah.
we have our own shit to worry about, you know.
Yeah.
And like I truly like feel bad for what's going on over
Yeah.
there, you know. But it's like, when is it gonna be time for the government to actually like take care of us and help us out?
Yeah.
When I'm out on the road and like I see all this construction like on the highway and stuff, this has been long overdue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If shit didn't happen, like if they weren't out on the roads fixing these bridges and highways and stuff, they would have collapsed. Like they
Yeah.
were deteriorating, they were weak.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen what happened in Philadelphia,
Nah, I didn't.
but I-95, their highway, it collapsed.
The main highway.
Yeah, like a part of the highway had
What the
collapsed.
fuck?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
And I believe it was like a year or two ago that they denied the funding
No.
to reconstruct like
Philadelphia is that
the
bad?
roadways. Yeah, Philadelphia is like there's quite a few spots in Philadelphia that are like in the trenches, like really bad.
Yo, the politicians are robbing the people, and it's sad to say, but it's the people's fault too, because they don't educate themselves. We just keep blaming, complaining. Like, we just do a lot of talking, but we don't do research. Like,
Yeah.
we focus on the presidential elections, but we don't focus on our in city
In our
elections.
own community.
You know, and that's the
You know?
ones that affect us on a day to day. A presidential only affects us every 4 years. In city, like that's every day you're affected by those votes. You know, and we need to educate ourselves. You know, and they try to do a good job. Like in CF today, I drove down Broad Street and they had a banner like, "Oh, vote on what to do with 385,000." You know, like you know they're trying to inform people. You know, just to show them like, hey. Because there's real people that are, you know, getting informed and trying to spread the word.
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
But
So yeah, this happened like a couple days ago, and like I was in shock because like we've been there a couple times and
yeah, going to Philly last year, you're
Yeah.
right. And that's I-95. Like, yeah, you could go the back roads, but everybody goes I-95. Like, that's the fastest way.
Yup.
Like for I-95 to collapse, did anyone get hurt? Or?
I haven't read in detail like any casualties, any injuries and stuff like that, but it was like a big chunk, like not like a like a large part of the highway, but it was like a section that just collapsed. And they're saying it's gonna take years to rebuild.
Yeah.
And it's just unfortunate because it's something that should have been done a long time ago. They denied it, and I believe they ended up funding the police.
Wow.
So it's just unfortunate, you know, because it's things that need to be done, and they just put it on the back burner, like, oh, it's whatever. We could push off for like another year or two, and then shit like that happens.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, when the U.S. government is doing stuff like that, sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, I try to like always look at it like, all right, what's positive of this? And looking back in the day, they didn't give us a choice. You know what I mean? They
we chose you. You're going out there.
Uncle Sam came knocking at your door.
Yeah.
He was just like, yo, come in. You got no money? You gotta give up your time. You know, your life. So I was just like, damn, yo, like people like to complain like so fast and just say something about stuff. You know, they don't think about like different ways of thinking. Like it's okay to think the way you think, and it's okay to have an open mind. Like question yourself sometimes. You know, there's nothing wrong to have different perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just be small-minded. But yeah, so that was a cool perspective to look at it. Was just like, yo, what you gonna really choose? If you had the choice to give money or give up your time, you're gonna give up that money because it's just material things. I mean, just give it up. Like, all right, send them whatever they need, yo. Like, that president, he's doing some crazy stuff over there. I mean, when we first heard about the war, they showed him out in the field. Cause we're in the United States, we used to have president like mad old. You know, like they stay in office, they're signed and stuff, like just the small stuff. And then our army does all the other stuff, the heavy lifting. You know, I don't know if you saw the UFO. The cop's body cam caught.
Oh, in Las Vegas.
Yeah,
like I seen another video of like the neighbors like in their backyard, and they were Spanish, and they were talking about how like the aliens were back there, and they had a circle. So the tweet, there was a picture and it had a circle around the alien, and then they had the actual footage. And I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I don't see it. I'm like, am I missing something?
Yeah.
And I had to look at the comments to see what they were saying, and they all said the same thing. They were like, yo, we don't see like the alien. We're like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I heard about it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy, because like I feel like in recent months, like you're starting to hear more about UFOs, and
it's like they're slowly making it normal. Like they're slowly putting it in the media. Like, okay, let's just keep throwing incidents out there. Like that's what it feels like. Because if they just come out and say that there's aliens, then everyone's just gonna be scared, doing reckless stuff, riding in the streets.
You already know what they're gonna do. They're gonna run to the nearest Stop and Shop, Walmart, grab the toilet paper and paper towels like last time, because we're staying in and we're shitting all day.
Yeah, that's
like the world's ending. I need toilet paper. I gotta wipe my ass.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy.
The way our mind thinks. You know?
But
yeah, no, definitely I'll choose giving up the money, no debt, and every time, like that's one thing I'm not gonna be open to, like serving for my country. Like I give it up to those people that do it, like for sure, definitely.
Most definitely.
You know. But yeah, no, that was just interesting to hear about BTS getting drafted. I didn't know they still did that, but China, Asia, like those are all different countries, and they still have different laws. You know, whatever they say, it's kind of like a dictatorship over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, man.
Communism.
But yeah, and yeah, that's about it. Like Pride Month, I just wanted to make some jokes. You know, just talk about tossing salad.
You know, I almost lost my phone.
Really?
Yeah, check this out.
What happened?
It's cracked here, and a little chipped over here.
So you didn't have a case on it?
No, this is the case.
Really?
But like, check this out. I went to go do laundry, right? And I was putting the hamper in the work van.
Mm.
So I had put the hamper in, and I didn't realize for some reason I had put the phone on top.
Of the car?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
I had my headphones in, and I drove off, and like I'm still listening to music, and all of a sudden it just became staticky. So it's telling you that like
Yeah,
you're getting away from your phone,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, where the fuck's my phone? So like I'm looking in the center, I'm looking on the floor, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my phone? Like I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
So I had to drive back to the laundromat, and I went to the table where I was folding my clothes, and I didn't see the phone there. And the guy right across from me where I was folding my clothes, he was still there. I was like, yo, did you see someone with a phone? And he was like, no, but if you want, just go to the front.
Yeah.
And like I asked, like, oh, did anyone like bring a phone? Because like I was just here, and like I thought I forgot my phone.
Yeah.
So like, oh, no one came by and dropped off the phone. So
Yeah.
like automatically,
Yeah,
like I'm
thinking
already
the worst.
thinking the worst,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, I can't trust people because people are so fucked up and cold.
Yeah.
So I'm just flipping. I was like, what the fuck? And like I have my work phone.
Yeah.
So like I'm calling my personal phone,
Okay.
and it's going straight to voicemail. I'm like,
Yo,
oh
so
my
turn it
gosh,
off.
like I'm like flipping out, like what the fuck, like, and then I'm trying to retrace my steps.
Yeah.
So I walk out the laundromat. I'm looking on the floor. I hop in the van. I go back onto the street, and I'm driving slow to see like if it's potentially like on the fucking street.
Yeah.
You know? So I had called like 6-7 times. I called Yesenia. I was like, yo, I think I just lost my fucking phone.
Yeah.
And then my work phone started going off from a private number. I was like, hello? And they were like, yeah, I just found this phone like on the street. I just pulled into Cello's. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, thank you. Like, I'm literally down the street.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn around and I'll meet up with you. When I first heard the guy's voice, I was just like, oh, great. Like, I'm thinking, like, he's trying to, like, negotiate. Like,
Yeah.
yo, I'll give you your phone, but, like, you got to give me something, you know? Because, like, people, like I said, like, people are just fucking,
Yeah.
like, they're
Especially,
fucked up, you
especially
know?
nowadays, like everything is expensive, so people are like short on money. Like, you know,
Yeah.
people, if they could come up on something, they will. You know.
So, like, he had said that he noticed me driving slow, and he just happened, obviously he was behind me, and he happened to just see it on the floor on the street.
Oh, wow. So he saw you driving slow?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So like
He's like, yo, let me help this guy out.
he spotted it out. He called me. He was like, I guess he was doing DoorDash at the time because he said that he had an order there, but it canceled. So he figured to just wait there.
Yeah.
So when he clicked on me, I'm in the parking lot. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know where you are, but like, he was by the main entrance. He hopped out the car, and I was just thinking, I'm like, yo, bro, like, I was fucking flipping out. Like, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do. Like, I need this, and I dapped him up. I was like, yo, I appreciate you, and I just gave him like a few dollars. I'm like, oh, it's not much, but here you go.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, do you smoke? And I'm like, nah, I don't.
Yeah.
So I was just very thankful and happy that like it was someone who was actually like good-hearted.
Yeah.
You know, and he gave it back to me. So like, and I'm very like surprised and shocked that like this shit didn't get run over.
True.
You know, because like all the damage was, and this is screen protected too on the camera. I just have to take that off. And
that's not the camera crack.
No, that's the screen protector.
Nice. Good thing you had that on there.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. So luckily I had that, and there's a ding in the corner. But yeah, that's all I got from on top of the fucking van, sliding off, and you know the new laundromat near Burger King. How that intersection can be quite busy, and people are flying and stuff like that. So like
so
I'm
it was
just
over there?
yeah. So I'm just so thankful that like no one like picked it up and took off or ran it over. Cause I was like, I literally just got this phone. We made the video a few months ago talking about the phone. So like, I'm just thankful that it fell into some good hands and I was able to get it. So Yeah, that's something that happened like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, nah, losing something like a phone, especially nowadays. Well, does it have a lock on it? Like the facial recognition. Like
Yeah.
that's the cool thing. I don't I don't know if there's like a YouTube video. There's a YouTube video for everything. Like if you could look it up how to like unlock a phone or something.
I'm sure there is.
But I feel like with Find My iPhone, I believe you can sign into someone else's phone and use that app, right, and try to find your phone.
I believe so. It has to be turned on your phone to Find My.
Yeah, but does your phone have to be? I don't know if your phone has to be on necessarily. I think it still works.
Yeah, because when you're going to turn off your phone, it prompts you saying like iPhone nearby will still be searchable.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good feature with the iPhones.
No, for sure, because there was a time where they were getting robbed a lot, you know, so they had to do that. But yeah, it's so nerve-wracking, like losing like something like that essential that you use every day. You know?
Exactly, and like I was getting text messages and like notifications and stuff, and like I wasn't paying attention to it because like I was just trying to rush and get out the laundromat and stuff. And the funny thing too is the day before, I had thought I lost my case for my Beats, my Beats Fit Pro, because I had went to the gym, and I just, for some reason, I just been so forgetful lately, and I didn't remember bringing the case in with me, and I guess I had left it in the cup holder for the stairs.
Okay, yeah.
So like when I got home, I'm like, yo, where the fuck's my case? Like, did I leave it in the car? And I'm checking, and I was like, yo, did I leave it at the gym? So the next morning I went by when they opened up, and I just went to the front desk. I was like, oh, I was here yesterday. They didn't want to bring up like a case for like Beats, and I just happened to see it behind the counter. Like it was like in a basket. I was like, oh my gosh, like what the first it was the case, and then it was the phone that I could have lost in a span of 48 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I just need to like relax. I need to like stay locked in and like before I lose my mind this time, because it was just crazy, like losing the shit. And
do you feel like you rush through things a lot?
Sometimes I feel like I rush through things, and then there's times where I feel like I'm kind of like, all right, not 9 times out of 10, like I feel like I definitely do rush. And Lisa, she told me too, like even when I was growing up, like I'm always so like eager and like antsy and like rushing and stuff, and that makes me be forgetful. You know, so like I just gotta like take it down a couple notches and like breathe and relax, so I'm not doing shit like that. And I had contacted Apple on my phone, and I was gonna see like what you did with your AirPod to see how much it would be to like replace it. It was like the same thing. For like a case, it'd be like $95
for just one case, huh?
Yeah, for one case, and that's with the taxes and everything. Because it came up to like $89.99 plus the tax and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna spend fucking almost $100 just for a case. And I was like, let me just go back to the gym, and luckily it was there. So
for sure.
And one more thing, so it was good news at one point earlier last week that turned into not so good news, but it can also be a lesson and motivation to keep pushing forward. So I finally got an email from the casting agency for Good Burger 2.
Really?
They were like, oh, congratulations, we want you to be a background actor for Good Burger 2. And they sent me the details. I was going to be a fan, and they wanted me to be a part of it last Friday. And I was supposed to be available all day for it. And then the email said, oh, this is an official booking. We'll email you again with the official date and start time.
Okay.
A couple days later passed. I got an email saying, oh, unfortunately, we no longer need you because we're not going to be shooting that scene anymore. But like if something pops up, if they have a change of heart, if they want to do the scene, then we'll contact you.
Yeah, at least they're contacting you, you know? They got you right there.
So I got the email congratulating me on Monday, and then it was Wednesday afternoon.
Putting your name out there, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying, and Wednesday afternoon I got the email saying we no longer need you. So, no, in my mind, stands for new opportunities.
Nice.
So, when people say no, you just take it as you just keep pushing forward, and just keep searching, just keep rising up, you know.
No, for sure. You saw that it was possible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like your first time getting, because I'm sure a lot of people applied and didn't get it right away on their first time.
Yeah.
But you were able to be an extra on your first application. So it feels nice, and then applying again, like you already knew that process. So it was already an experience, so you're getting this experience of applying and reaching out to agencies, you know, so yeah, no, it's nice, bro.
And it hit reality for me when I had drove past the Good Burger restaurant in Mineral Spring, and they had like the side of the restaurant like boarded up. Yeah. And like the windows, they already put like brown paper on it, so like the production on the restaurant was like all said and done.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it then.
Cause like last week they had like this big sign. Spoiler alert! It said, "Oh, congratulations, Ed. Good Burger going global," or some shit like that.
Yeah, in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, in the parking lot.
I didn't read it. I just saw that they had something there. I was like, oh shit, what the hell?
Yeah.
So we get first dibs on what, you know, seeing that, you know, being a part of the state they recorded.
Literally down the street from us, all the way up in North Providence. Yeah. They were shooting it, and a few days ago I passed by, and I noticed that they're slowly starting to take it down, and I was just like, damn. Because I remember looking at the Instagram post, they said that they were shooting from late May into like mid of June, and I believe like the last date was like this week.
Oh wow!
So yeah, once I seen that, I'm like, yeah, it looks like they're slowly starting to wrap up on production.
I feel like they filmed that quick.
Yeah, they shot for like a good month.
You think it's probably gonna be like an hour and a half movie type, or like an hour or something?
Maybe. I don't see it being 2 hours, honestly, because the first one I was actually watching it the other day. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So it might be in that ballpark.
Yeah, and also too, like in the first one, because you gotta think it's probably something similar to the first plot. Yeah. Where they have a competitor. So I was like, did they use the McDonald's down the street? The competitors, like what the hell? What's gonna be the competitors, you know?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. It should be out late this year on Paramount Plus, the streaming service.
Damn, already this year?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's not gonna be in theaters, so it's gonna go straight to the streaming service.
Still, like that just shows you they're doing like content so fast.
Yeah, it's really impressive knowing that they're showing it now, and then by like maybe like November or December it'll be out. So yeah, they shot in North Providence, they shot in Wayland Square in Providence, they shot in Warwick and in East Greenwich.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, and I seen a couple behind the scenes of like Keenan and Kel.
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban was in the back street somewhere. That was probably East Greenwich.
Yeah, that was probably East Greenwich because it's some nice houses, nice areas, nice white folks over there.
They're like, Mark Cuban, if you come, you know, it's going to be a nice area. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, Mark Cuban, surprise guest, going to be on it.
Yeah, that was cool seeing those pictures.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, you know, like it would have been a really dope opportunity to be a part of it, potentially seeing Keenan and Kel, but like, you know, that's not gonna stop me from pursuing like other projects, you know.
Rhode Island looks like a nice, like it's attracting stuff now. So with that attraction, you know, it's more opportunities.
And speaking of other opportunities, they actually greenlit Hocus Pocus 3.
No. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in active development, so we just gotta wait and see if they come back to Rhode Island to shoot in Newport and Atwell's Ave again. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming.
Man, the numbers must have been good for part 2.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, no, that's dope, bro. Well, I'm happy to hear that, you know, you lost your phone, but you found your phone in the same time.
Wait, you happy I lost my phone?
Yeah, that you lost and found.
Lost and found.
Yeah,
lost and found.
That's why they call it that, you know.
Two times, man.
Yeah.
2 times.
But that's just, sometimes life does that to us just to open our eyes to something. You know what I mean? Like, hey, am I rushing through life right now? Am I rushing through my days? Am I enjoying it? Like, it's just, this is just to open your eyes and just, like you said, step back, take it down a notch, just breathe.
For sure.
That's okay. You know what I mean? That's what happens. We just gotta look at it. We can't be stubborn and just be like, oh no, like it's just bad luck, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? We just gotta analyze it and see what we can do to help ourselves feel better. But yeah, another case, like it just shows you like there's still good people out there with the phone. Like I remember losing a wallet. Like that's another thing. You don't want to lose.
That might be the worst.
Your phone and your wallet are top two right there. And your car.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car? Nah, but yeah, phone and wallet are the top two to like lose. Like you're like praying that something good has it.
Yo, that you just made me remember what happened to me. I want to say like a year or two ago. Like when I was working, I was out in Warwick, and I went to go pump gas at Cumberland Farms, and I thought I had lost the keys inside the van, and I had the phones inside.
Oh my god.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, I'm actually picking through the trash, because, like, I had tossed trash prior, and, like, I thought I had dropped the keys in there. Yeah. So, like, I started walking back to Cumberland Farms. I looked on the floor, and the keys were right there.
Yo, thank God.
And, like, I was there for, like, a good, like, 10 minutes, and I was just like...
And those 10 minutes feel like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I know how it feels. Your heart racing. You're just freaking frustrated, angry. Like, what the hell? What am I doing? Like, just thinking of everything.
So that's another situation where, like,
losing your keys, like locking yourself out of your car, losing your wallet and then losing your phone. Nah, for sure. I think that's top 3. I think we can settle that.
Damn. Sure. I've been part of the worst 3 things that you can lose.
Nah, we all been there, because I had to learn the hard way, the old hanger trick. You get it can't be no plastic hanger.
It's gotta be the fucking wire.
It has to be the sturdy wire, because you need that thing to be sturdy. It can't be flimsy, you'll be there all day. But yeah, now that hanger trick is definitely, it takes longer than AAA. AAA is very easy. They just pump it in, boom, boom. Their thing has like a rubber piece on it. Yeah,
they got the official, like they're like step back. We got this. 5 seconds, and then what us is like it's a struggle.
And talking about AAA, that reminds me of a story. Reminiscing. This is called reminiscing. Boys.
Exactly. So reminisce with us.
So, I remember one time, because I don't know if AAA still does it, but they were very strict. Like, the card member had to be there. Like, whoever's calling and the tow truck goes on site, the card member had to be there.
Yeah.
So one time my sister called me saying that she locked herself out of her car, and I called AAA, and I was like, I'll just talk to the tow truck guy and hopefully he'll understand. So he gets there, he calls me, and he's telling me like, oh no, you have to be here. I'm just like, fuck, what do I do? I'm just like, I'm like, sir, just talking human to human, not as a employee at AAA. Can you just understand what we're going through right now? Like, I do have it, you see it, I am a member. Like, is there anything you can do? And what he ends up doing, he doesn't unlock the car, but what he does is he rolls down the window for us. So he rolls it down, and then we could just open it up. So technically, he didn't open the car for us.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he looked out, like I was able to talk to him, and he looked out. He didn't open the car, he stuck to the policies, but he just rolled down the window, and she was able to get in it. So yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to that driver, yo. Appreciate you.
Yo, there's always people that stick to the book, man.
Yeah,
Textbook players.
But he had a good heart, you know what I mean? He was able to help us out still.
Yeah.
So that just shows you there are good people out there. So that just means just focus on you. As long as you're good, you'll attract that to you too. You know what I mean?
That's very true. Keep putting good into this world, and then it's gonna revert back to you. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, man, it's good to be here. I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, it was a great conversation. I'm glad we were able to talk today.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and shout out to Rob Markman, man. That was like a big surprise.
rap genius, the creator, the CEO, vice president. You know, Rob. He's a hell of a guy. He's currently on Apple Music. Yo, Rob. Yo, that's not what I meant. You deserve to be on Amazon. Amazon Music is well deserved. Like,
they got a real one.
They got a real one over there for sure. His DJ mode, his playlist, he always has the hot tracks on there. Now he's a good-hearted guy. You know, I like the playlist. I ended up tagging him on Instagram, and he got back to me. Like, I thought it was because you know how these industry people, they have people running their accounts.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, maybe this is someone running it, but I asked him if he could promote the podcast, and I was just like, is this someone running it or is it really Rob? And he's like, yo, I was gonna already promote it because you tagged me. And I was like, yo, what? And he's like, yeah, it's really Rob.
So when he said he was gonna promote it before you even mentioned it.
Yeah, cause
like how did he know?
Since I tagged him, he was gonna shout me out, I believe, on the playlist, cause that's what I tagged him in.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, since you tagged me, I'm gonna shout you out. And then after him saying shout me out, I was like, oh, let me see if he could promote the podcast. So I sent him one of the like the little snippets I post. Like I just shared one of my posts into the DM, and he was just like, and then he took a screenshot. It looked like he went to my bio and clicked on the link because it was the first episode, you know. So I showed the link on his phone, and he screenshotted it and sent it. He was just like, oh, look, I was gonna already do it. I screenshotted it so I don't forget. I was like, yo, you're a real one. Like, that was really dope. Like, he just sounds very humbling, down to earth type of person. Like, that the ego's not there, you know, the fame hasn't got to him. Like, he's really about hip hop, you know, and it just shows, you know. So
when's his set?
That's one thing I don't know, because right now it's still the same set, and
like what days does he?
That's what I'm gonna have to look up. I started following him on Instagram, so hopefully he'll like show it there, like that he's on set or something. But right now, so far, it looks like the same set. You know, I'll Google it. Just say when he's on there, because that's one thing he didn't say where he's gonna shout it out. I don't know if he's just gonna make a story, but just right now, the thread itself, you know, us making that post, like that's already a promotion right there.
Yeah, for sure. And
showing that he showed that he screenshotted it.
I really thought like that was so amazing.
Bro, it was just out of like it was late night too. I'm just
like I had like just like knocked out.
Yeah.
And like in the middle of the night, like I seen the text, I was like, oh shit, like this is crazy.
Yeah, man, Rob.
And
he's a real dude.
I thought it was hilarious because it's like when I was reading it and he was like, yeah, it's really Rob. I couldn't help but to think of that old video I showed you.
It came to your mind.
It came into my mind like that when you know those conspiracy theory videos that's apparently Tupac is still alive somewhere in Cuba, like smoking a cigar with like Biggie or whoever, and there's a video of like. It was like his entourage or like his bodyguard or whatever, and like you see the fake Tupac like in the background, and the guy's like, "Hey, yo, hi, my man Tupac, yo, like, hi, Tupac," like trying to cover his whole image from the camera. So like reading that comment, like I was thinking of that particular video, like, yeah, it's really Rob, like, yo, hi Tupac. I just thought that was hilarious, but like, yeah, that was really really cool, really cool experience. And hopefully it's just continue to go up from here, you know.
Yeah, not for sure. You know, thanks to the new followers, always.
Yeah, we have 28 subscribers now.
Yeah, no, like we jumped up.
Yeah, big time.
You know, and it's not about the subscribers. I'd rather have 2 real fans than fake bots and stuff like that. Like people that actually watch the video, like that's all I care about. Like if we could relate on something, you know, and actually genuinely watching it, then that's all that matters. Like, don't watch if you're not a fan, you know, that's fine. Like, it's not for everyone. Like, just like everything else in life, everybody's a fan of different stuff. Yeah. You know, so just to have fans and just to have followers is cool, you know. So just to see that a celebrity, someone that has success in the creator industry, you know, to take some time out his day. Like, I'm sure his schedule is busy. You know, he has a lot on his plate. but to still like be interactive. You know what I mean? So that's why I appreciate that. It just shows you like the real passion for it. Like, you know, you're supposed to be passionate about what you're doing. You know, so anybody that comments or, you know, watches that video,
likes, follows, subscribes to the channel, to the IG page, just know that we 100% appreciate and love the support from you guys.
No, for sure. But yeah, man, and it just shows you like it doesn't take much to support, you know, just something like that, and screenshot it, like that was just so crazy.
Yeah, because like he didn't have to do that, you know, like a lot of these people, they just continue about their day, do whatever, you know, so like someone of his status to do that, you know, like that's huge. It's very humbling.
And it motivated, like, damn, because I already had stuff that I wanted to talk about. I was just like, yo, I just need to find the time. So it motivated me, like, alright, let's make the time. Like, we usually do Tuesdays recently, so I was like, let me just see if you want to do Tuesday. So yeah, just when we can, you know, I like to bring that energy to the podcast, you know, having good jokes, good conversation.
Yeah, man.
You know, so for sure, looking forward to the next one, always.
Most definitely.
But yeah, appreciate you guys too.
We appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. For more content, please hit us up on our Instagram, 401 Bucket Dreams. You can watch the snippets for the full videos. Follow, like, comment on our YouTube page. It's John Roberto.
Actually, I just updated it because I didn't want to confuse the people. I changed it to where they can search Reminiscent Boys and will pop up.
Perfect.
Because they would see Reminiscent Boys and probably look for it and then not find it.
That's true.
Because it was on the John Roberto.
Correction. I had sex with Katie.
And that's a wrap.
Alright, peace.